Hello loves and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, this feels really weird. I feel like I haven't sat here in forever to film. But hopefully I'm going to try and get 4 videos filmed today, so let's see how that goes. But welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I've been so badly missing in action. I just wasn't feeling too great. And then when you start making YouTube videos, after a while it becomes really hard to get back into the flow of it. But anyway, today I'm back with one of my old style videos. It's an advice video all about money saving tips on shopping. So I know there's loads of articles and stuff out there about how to save money, but not most of them don't talk about how you can save money and still buy stuff. And let's be real, that's what all of us want to do. And for me particularly, as like a YouTuber or an Instagrammer that talks about fashion and beauty, it's quite important to have new clothes or have new beauty products or have up-to-date beauty products so that I can test them and review them and show them. And it can get difficult because it can get really, really expensive. So these are some of the tips that I've picked up over the last few years that I've been blogging, and I hope they really help you. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a shopping assistant app called SHOPTAGR. They've kindly sponsored this video and it is a really, really cool app. It's free to use and basically what it does is it tells you every time something is on sale or is reduced, which I think is absolutely amazing. For me, the most annoying thing is when I buy something and then I go into the store 2 weeks later and it's on half price or it's like 20% off and I'm like, why did I pay full price for it when I could have just waited 2 weeks and got it slightly cheaper? Especially for things like shoes and bags that kind of don't really go out of trend or don't go out of season very quickly. I think for clothes it's slightly different. Sometimes you don't want to wait until the sales come on, but for shoes and bags, like, I always believe that you can be patient. I'm going to show you how to use it on the laptop, but basically once you've installed it in, what you can do is when you see things online that you like, you can add them to the SHOPTAGR app, and when that item goes on sale or there's a discount or anything, it will send you an email and let you know. And it's actually really good because you can save so much money just by being a little bit patient. I think for a lot of us, shopping is like, you want that buzz, you want that thing right now, and a lot of the times it's stuff that you don't even need, it's stuff that you just want, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that, but being a little bit patient can save you a lot of money. So I'm going to show you how to use it. It's super simple.
So you go onto the SHOPTAGR website and at the top it says get the button. When you click on that, it allows you to download a plugin by clicking on the plus tag. And once you've installed the plugin, it gives you some instructions and it installs the little logo right at the top. So then when you're on any website, you can literally click on that button and you can add anything to your SHOPTAGR list. So I'm doing it with these really cute Zara shoes. I literally just click on the logo when I'm on the item, and then it will ask me what colour, what size, and when I want to be notified. So these are only available in one colour, so that's fine, size 5. And then I've asked for any price change. You can also add it to a list, but I haven't created a list. I'm going to show you how to do that now. But I've literally just added that to the app. So if we go back to the SHOPTAGR website, you can also get this on your mobile phone, so you can see it straight on your phone as well. But as you can see, the shoes are now on the website. And then I'm going to create a list by just literally clicking on create a list. I've called it shoes. It's currently empty. But if I go back to the main page, I can really easily just add all of my shoes to that new list. And the great thing about lists is obviously helps you to organize what you've got in the app rather than everything being on one page. But more importantly, you can share them. You can share them on your social media. So if you want to drop hints to anybody, it's a really good way of doing that. And you literally just click on share list and you can share them. And you can do this directly from your mobile phone as well.
You can download the app. I've put the link in the description box below. Check it out. Use it for a few weeks and let me know what you think. I honestly think you guys will really, really enjoy it. Even if it's for things that you don't want, it's things that you need, like, you know, things for school or college or uni or work. You want to invest in like good quality clothes, and sometimes they can be pricey, so it's, you know, worth your while to add like a few pants or a few shirts from different websites into the app, and then just wait and see which one goes on sale and buy that one. Tip number 2 is to shop around. It might seem like a really obvious one, but I think when you've got like a girl's day out or a shopping day out, you tend to go to 1 or 2 shops and spend a lot of time in them, and then not really have enough time to go to the other shops or want to trek around the other shops. Like, you invest all your energy like into the first few stores that you go into, but what that can mean is that you're actually missing out on cheaper stuff elsewhere, which is probably the same style or the same quality. So the best thing to do really is have a quick look online, even if you don't want to order online. I personally don't order online that much. I started to do it a lot more now, but I like to go into store. So whether you shop online or whether you shop in store, it's always advisable to go online first, have a look at like 3 or 4 different websites and just compare the price. Like, it's so easy. If you like want a pair of red pointy shoes, and then you just go like open up Misguided, open up New Look, open up Topshop, open up Zara and just type in like red pointed shoes, and then like see what all of them are saying, see which ones you think look nice. If you're worried about the quality, then go into store and check. But that's the best thing, like you can compare the prices before you even leave the house. So even if you don't want to order them, if you want to go into store and grab them, just check the prices beforehand, and like you can, it might not seem like a lot, it might seem like £5 or £6 here and there, but actually, you know, if you're buying 10 pairs of shoes and throughout the year you save £5 or £6, that's 50 or 60 quid, so it all adds up. Tip number 3 is don't impulse buy. This is super dangerous, and I used to do it all the time, which is why I had a crap load of clothes that I would literally wear once and not wear again. With impulse buys, you see something and you think, oh my god, it's so nice. And I used to be really bad because I never even used to try it on. I would literally go, oh my god, it's so nice, and I could want it so much that I would just literally go and pay for it, and then I come home and then I try it and the fitting wouldn't be right, or it just wouldn't look good, maybe wear it once or twice, and then it would sit at the back of the wardrobe and I'd forget about it. And I think the difficulty with, if you are a bit of a shopaholic or if you like to buy new things, the difficulty is that you want that buzz. And that buzz comes from an impulse buy. So if you are going to impulse buy, keep the receipt. Always keep the receipt, because you might buy it, you go home and you think, actually, I shouldn't have got that. If you've got the receipt, you can always go back and return it. And that's like if you can't avoid impulse buys. And otherwise, just have a list of what you need and just stick to it, or what you want and stick to it. Like in your head, you have like 5 items that you want to go out and get in today's shopping trip. Try not to steer away from those, and that way you'll avoid the impulse buys. It's really hard, like when you walk into a store and something's on sale and you're just like, am I really gonna be able to get these really cute shoes again for £5 or for £10? And it doesn't seem like a lot in the moment, but if you do that every single shopping trip, it really adds up. And yeah, they might be cute shoes, but like if you're literally gonna wear them once and they're just gonna sit there, then at the end of the year, how many pairs of like shoes or bags or other little things are you gonna have that you didn't really need? I'm guilty of it. I do it in Primark with accessories, because they're like only like £2 or £3 every single time I go into Primark. Even if I don't need anything and I'm like walking past the store, I will go in and go straight to the accessory section, because I'm like, oh yeah, they're super cheap and I can just pick them up. But how much money have I wasted investing in like dainty little rings that pretty much look the same? So, you know, stay away from those impulse buys. Tip number 4 is wait for special offers. I do this when it comes to makeup. I very rarely buy makeup, drugstore makeup, when it's not on offer, just because I know Boots and Superdrug for a fact do their 3 for 2 offers at least 3 or 4 times in the year. I can't always remember what time it is, but I'm just like, if I'm a little bit patient, I can always pick up whatever makeup I need. For example, my Maybelline The Twist Concealer, Age Rewind Concealer, every single time Boots or Superdrug have a 3 for 2, I will literally go in and buy 3, because I'm like, I'm getting 1 free and I know I will use it. And in terms of new makeup that I want to test, makeup that I want to review, I normally go and pick that up during the 3 for 2 as well. And I just think it just really works out a lot better, because anytime the rest of the year you're going to be paying for that item. Like if I'm buying 2 things that are £10, I'm essentially getting a 3rd thing for free that's £10. So it's a good time to top up your makeup or to try new things. And it's just about being patient, I think. It just comes back down to the same thing. Like, obviously, if you need something, if you run into town because you run out of mascara and you need to buy it, then just buy it. Don't wait for it to be like 3 for 2, like on special offer. But if you don't need something, then it always makes sense just to be a little bit patient. And I think my final tip is going to be that remember, cheap isn't free. And basically what that means is, just because something is more affordable or something is cheaper, it doesn't mean that it's a good idea to buy it. It's still costing you money. It's still costing you your own money that you've worked for and earned or saved up. And essentially, if you're spending on something that you don't need, it's still a waste of money. Doesn't matter how cheap the thing is. This is, for me, is the hardest, like especially when it comes to places like Primark. Because when you look at something and it's like a few quid, you're like, oh, it's fine. But those few quids add up, and trust me, they can make a huge, huge difference if you're careful with them. It's hard being frugal with your money, but if you are careful and don't waste it in the wrong places, then you have enough money for the right things to buy at the right places. For me, I always find in places where I'm likely to do that, where I'm likely to pick up things because it's cheaper, I take cash, because if you're spending cash, and it might be that, oh, you're only picking up like half a dozen things that are £2 or £3 each, but at the end of it comes up to 20 quid. You might rethink it if you're paying cash, whereas I think with card, especially now with tap cards, you kind of just go beep, and then like you don't even realise how much you're spending. So yeah, just be careful of stores like that. Right, I hope you guys found this video useful. I feel like it was a little bit rambly just because I haven't done this in so long, and I do feel a little bit dazed, and the ring light is so bright. But I hope you found it useful, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up and let me know if you have any money saving tips down below.